Welcome to TRANSLOGIC. I'm Bradley Azemeyer. Rolls-Royce, a brand long associated with luxury and opulence. Not something you think of when speaking of EVs. But what if I told you they made an electric version? Well, that'd be downright brilliant. This is where God would retire. All right, so here we are in the 102EX. With me here is Emily. In the back, we have Andrew. He's just hanging out. He's the engineer. Now, Emily, you have been touring with this car for a while now, right?
I have, yes. We've been taking the car around the world to talk to customers and prospective customers and try and engage them in a conversation about whether alternative drivetrains would be right for Rolls-Royce.
The traditional version of this car is a 6.75-liter V12. So there's two motors, right?
Two electric motors in the rear, which are 145 kilowatts each, so combined 290. It takes around 8 hours to recharge. We're expecting a range of about 125 miles from a full charge.
It has a top speed of 100 miles an hour, and it'll reach 60 miles an hour in just about 8 seconds.
Wow.
So it's not sluggish.
And this thing weighs like 6,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's right.
When you take out the V12, but you added almost 1,500 pounds worth of batteries, right?
Yeah, that's a real issue. We've put in around about, we say 640 kilos of batteries, and we needed that level of batteries to give us the capacity to achieve the range. The battery pack is quite interesting. We chose lithium-ion, and we've got 96 of these cells. Every single cell is monitored continuously, and that's how you get the maximum range, because when you recharge the battery, every cell is monitored, and as soon as the first cell comes to full voltage, it stops, and then it discharges and resettles.
Another piece of technology you guys have incorporated here is inductive charging, right? Like a cell phone on a mat. Yeah,
that's right, only it's sort of a lot more powerful. This inductive charging system is actually putting around about 7.5 kilowatts into the battery.
And how does that compare to actually plugging it into the wall as far as
the charge time is a little longer, but we seldom exhaust the batteries. You know, I think for our sort of customers, they want ease and simplicity.
Sure,
and for them,
the convenience of it, right?
The convenience. They'll just park the car in the garage.
Yeah.
It'll be over the mat and it'll charge. And when they come in the morning, and away you go.
And that's it.
So how's your experience so far?
Yeah, you know, I came dressed and ready today with my tux, so that's the first step. Make sure you're dressed appropriately. The non-carbon fiber is actually glass, right?
It's glass fiber weave.
Glass fiber weave,
yes.
Okay. The paint on the outside is very interesting to me. 18 coats?
Exactly.
18.
It's a nanoparticle paint. Some of the particles are as much as 1/8,000th of the width of a human hair.
Did you have to measure that? Was that your job?
That was my job,
1/8,000th.
Yeah. Whole weekend.
Can we get a smaller ruler? Another unique factor to this vehicle is the Spirit of Ecstasy on the front. Something you see on all Rolls, but this one is unique.
Exactly. This one is made from macrolon, which is a composite material, which she's uplit with a blue light.
Yes, there's like a cool blue lighting to her. So why start this project from a Rolls-Royce standpoint?
We have to look for a future powertrain. We can be certain that in 10, 15 years, driving around with a V12 petrol engine will be outlawed, and trying to get a conversation with our customers is very difficult. Our customers don't reply to surveys. They very seldom will, you know, you have to give them a reason to talk to us and to experience something. And driving this car has made a few people think that there could be a different way of driving a Rolls-Royce other than with a V12 engine.
So maybe it's not a car we're going to see on the road anytime soon, but as EV fanboys, we are thrilled that Rolls-Royce is getting in the game. All right, for TRANSLOGIC, I'm Bradley Hazemeyer. See you next week. Can I get the keys to one of these?